We're sure she just sees it as doing what she had to. Well, as of Days of Our Lives Wednesday episode, Drive. Rolf's deprogramming of Stefan is complete-ish, and Gabi has the love of her life back. Kind of. He's now enamored with both her and Chloe, and unlike most people, seems to be quite happy to declare his love for two women. Related story: Days of Our Lives spoilers, January 30th to February 10th. That's a problem for Gabi, but one that may sort itself out after her little impromptu chat with Vivian on the phone before Rolf arrived. It was a quick little throwaway, but in just a couple quick minutes, Gabi pretty neatly managed to throw Chloe under the bus with Vivian. She claimed it was Chloe's fault that Stefan didn't come see his dear mother in prison after his resurrection. Yes, that's right, Chloe Lane. And then she happily agreed with Vivian how awful what Chloe did to her beloved Philip was. And finally, she wrapped up by promising that once the real Stefan was back, she'd make sure he visited his mom. Unlike what Chloe did, or should we say, didn't do. It was a fun, flippant moment that gave us Louise Sorel's Vivian back, but it also may have accomplished something else. It put a target on Chloe's back. We can already see the wheels turning in Gabi's head, and that could be disastrous for Chloe. Credit Peacock screenshot. Yes, Chloe did take Vivian's call to rescue Stefan, but this new "I love you all" Stefan is clearly not going to be angry at Gabi for what she did. In the end, Chloe rescued him from something from which he didn't need to be rescued. There aren't many points she could score with Vivian. And sure, as Stefan tried pointing out on Monday's episode, Gabi and his mom never saw eye to eye. But if Gabi keeps playing her cards right, she could get into her former mother-in-law's good graces, and keep Chloe out of them. After all, she's going to need to pull out all the stops now to be the only woman to come out on top here. And using Vivian to put a wedge between Stefan and Chloe could be downright deadly, with a woman who's never been above bumping off her enemies, rivals and, well, pretty much anyone who annoyed her. Between digging up Chloe's problems with Philip, blaming her for Stefan's misplaced priorities after his resurrection, and her connection with Brady, Vivian could start gunning for her next. Especially if Stefan's still hung up on her and Vivian wants one less woman in his life. And moving on with Brady won't help at all. In fact, it could make things worse. Vivian and Brady have their own vendetta, and if Chloe gets back with her one-time beau, taking her out would be an excellent way to get back at the man who locked her in a sarcophagus. In other words, Chloe better start watching her back, because Kristen may not be the only danger out there. Heck, if both her enemies end up in prison together, the team-up is sure to be downright deadly. If nothing else, it would give us the chance to get more Louise Sorel's Vivian, and we never say no to that. Find out if Vivian made the cut in our ranked photo gallery of daytime's greatest villains of all time.